Okay, good morning, folks. It's March 30th, 2016. I got up maybe 45 minutes ago. It's about 9 o'clock now. Probably going to be a little later when the video was posted, but obviously I'm not looking too good early in the morning, but that's besides the point. Flash alert discussing the situation with the Los Angeles Lakers. Nick Young and D'Angelo Russell. Nick Young, one of the reserve players. I might even start. Who even knows with that Laker team? They're all a bunch of reserve players, but five guys got to start. And D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in the draft, and the rookie who is coming off the bench. They're starting the first 20 games of the season. A situation where D'Angelo Russell was recording, I believe it was on his phone, a video talking to Nick Young about women he's been with. Nick Young is either engaged or is set to marry Iggy Azalea, the rapper. Let's see where it says that. Yeah, they're one or the other. He's certainly involved with Iggy Azalea. Yeah, he's engaged to her, so certainly not anything that Nick Young would want getting out, or any person for that matter. It doesn't matter who he's married to or who he's engaged to. You don't want your significant other finding out about women you've been with. And Nick Young was under the impression he wasn't being videoed. Once he realized there was a problem, and then the video was sent out by D'Angelo Russell. Some talk, the comments are that D'Angelo Russell is a 14-year-old in a 19-year-old's body, basically. Still a young guy. Now there's absolutely no trust, is the term, between D'Angelo Russell and the rest of his teammates. I would be interested to see if this will cause D'Angelo Russell to be traded. There's no one safe on that Laker roster, obviously, with how bad they are, and Kobe Bryant's retiring. So they may move him. They may just move everyone else and build around Russell. But it's going to be a tough situation to have guys come and play with one of your centerpieces. I'd say the other would be Julius Randle. But a guy like that, how many people are going to want to come play with him if this is the case? But on a different note, where I really want to go with this is people are making, they're really all over D'Angelo Russell, and I'd say rightfully so for what he's doing. But a lot of the same people, especially on ESPN, when C. Vivian Stanger, or however you pronounce her name is, recorded Donald Sterling making those comments when he was unaware he was being recorded. He was only being voice recorded. He was not being video recorded, but still the same thing. There's absolutely zero sympathy for Donald Sterling and the comments he was making. Now, the comments, you could say, well, one is clearly showing his racism, which he is. But in this case, Nick Young is talking about women he's slept with, and I don't know if any of them were ones he talked about, were ones he was involved with while engaged to Iggy Azalea or dating her. I would assume yes, but I don't know. But still, that's what tends to bother me about this situation is there's not an equal application of outrage. Here they're mostly all over D'Angelo Russell for what he did, but in the case of Donald Sterling, no one seemed to care. So I guess my point is, it depends on what gets shed to light. If it's something that you can really excoriate a guy over, such as Donald Sterling, and end up taking his team from him, costing him cost him tons of money. He got it, but his franchise was still taken from him. That's his personal property. He got compensation in return monetarily, but you're gonna take away his property. So again, I completely understand that the Lakers are going to obviously be distrustful to D'Angelo Russell. There's absolutely no question about that. But again, it's the outrage, the selective outrage, that I don't like. How you're going to apply certain situations, because maybe not exactly apples to oranges, this comparison, but it's certainly not, or maybe not apples to apples, but it's certainly not apples to oranges. There is, similarities with this. And of course there was talk when Donald Sterling had his thing that the video may have been, or the recording may have been taken illegally, and that may have been the case here, but he sent it forward. So D'Angelo Russell, that is. So just wanted to make that note. let's apply the same outrage equally to things. And D'Angelo Russell clearly has to grow up. I mean, this is you. Any professional athlete knows this. You don't go airing the dirty laundry of your teammates. I mean, how any high school athlete knows that. So let's see what happens from here on out. How this will affect the Lakers, who they can draw in, what they're gonna, what free agents they can bring in with a guy like D'Angelo Russell, who was the second overall pick and a guy they probably want to build around. So we'll see how that goes the rest of the way. But just wanted to make that quick note on that. So remember, subscriptions are appreciated. And any other flash alerts of any kind that come across the wire, we will bring them to you. Friday, 2 days from now, April 1st, we will give you our NBA in-depths and player focuses. So thank you all so much.